What's going on, guys? Samuel World Samuel Reviews here, and I recently just saw the Angry Birds movie 2. Is it any good? Is it better than the first? Let's find out. So the Angry Birds movie 2 is the sequel to 2016's Angry Birds film, and you got Jason Segel, Josh Gad, Danny McBride, Maya Rudolph, Bill Hader, and Peter Dinklage of the roles, along with newcomers like Leslie Jones, Rachel Bloom, Awkwafina, Stella K. Brown, and Eugenio de Barris. In this film, we follow Red, Chuck, and Bomb as they are being forced to team up with Leonard and the rest of the pigs when an advanced weapon threatens both Bird and Piggy Island, and some shenanigans ensue. Now, I was one of the people that actually really enjoyed the first Angry Birds movie. I really watched it before seeing this movie, and I found it, like, it's not an amazing animated movie, and I can definitely see why some people have a problem with it, but I enjoyed it. It was definitely fun for what it was, so I don't know how to feel about a sequel, and honestly, trailers were, like, surprising or anything, but I just wanted this movie to have just as much fun, if not a little more than I did with the first one. And that's definitely what I got with Angry Birds 3 too. It definitely is an amazing movie, but I definitely enjoyed it a bit more the first one. It's actually a pretty good sequel, and definitely even surprisingly curious. It definitely isn't perfect, but I definitely really enjoyed this. And definitely the best aspect I could definitely say about the Angry Birds movie 2 is that it tries to be a little more different than the first, and I mean in a good way. Like, it doesn't try to rehash some elements and stuff from the first movie. It tries to go in a very different direction, which I totally appreciated doing. Not to mention the story all around is a lot more interesting. Like, it isn't as totally cliche as the one. It does try to go in different directions, and while to go then going through some elements that I will get into later that I wasn't a huge fan of, overall, I was still interested and invested enough with the story for me to actually like it and for me to care what's going on. By now, you also got animation that's as vibrant and colorful as it was in the original, and you also got great voice acting, not just the ones that returned from the first movie, but also the new ones, especially Leslie Jones, who pretty much steals the entire movie. I pretty much loved every scene she was in. She had some of the best lines, the best moments in the entire film. She was all around great. All around a fun villain, but in terms of voice acting, everybody does a pretty good job. And you also get these little hashlings that appear in the movie that every time they're on the screen, I'm just going, aww. And they were also pretty adorable and had some pretty hilarious moments. And also, this movie is also a lot funnier than the first movie. I laughed a lot more consistently than I did in the first movie. The first one was definitely funny, but there were some jokes that fell flat. There were some jokes that fell flat in this movie. It's definitely a little more up on the jokes that landed and down when the jokes that didn't land. Basically, I think it's 80% funny and 20% unfunny. So I laughed consistently, and there were even some moments that I did laugh out loud while watching it, not gonna lie. A lot of different things to the interaction between all the characters and seeing like the birds and the pigs kind of work together, and that leads to some funny shenanigans that I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed. Not to mention, this movie has a lot more heart to it than the original, and I realized a lot of things they tried to do here. Like, they did a good job trying to touch on some good messages, and honestly, I actually kind of didn't expect to actually touch on those messages, and I can appreciate them. I'm not going to say they're totally impactful. I don't say it was impactful the way they want to, but I do appreciate that they were trying to set up these good messages, and I'm sure kids are going to really like that and learn from it, which I definitely appreciate. Not to mention, this film also has a better balance between being more aimed at kids as adults, and I thought that's one of my issues with the first movie, is how it kind of had trouble finding balance between having jokes that are for kids and for adults. This, I think, has a better balance on that, because while it kind of is more of a kids movie, it definitely has some good jokes that adults will really get, and which I definitely liked. Not only that, the music here, like the first movie, is also pretty catchy and fun as well, especially that Luke Combs song. I kind of like that, actually, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this movie was just my fun and entertaining thrill ride. I really smiled a lot throughout. I had a lot of fun with all the sequences they were doing and the shenanigans they were going. This was just a fun and entertaining thrill ride all around. Unfortunately, this film does have its issues, and like I said, while there are some jokes that really hit, there are definitely like 20% that do really fall flat, and that's because sometimes they do go for a lot of some of the kid anime tropes that I'm not a fan of, like with funk jokes, running into walls. Like, I'm not saying those are terrible jokes, but they're kind of overused in these movies, and they kind of do play them out a bit too much here, and they can get kind of at times. As much as I do enjoyed Red here, he definitely was a bit too unlikable at times for my own taste, honestly, and I'm not gonna lie. Not to mention, this film also feels, despite his runtime at 96 minutes, this film does feel a bit longer at times, and I thought the pacing could have been handled a bit better at some areas. I also thought the film that was a bit heavy-handed with the messages, as much as I really appreciate them. Like I said, I could have done a little better towards the end. I mentioned there are a few aspects that they touched upon that I wish got a little bit more fleshed out and wish were more interesting to see. Not mention, some characters do have some pretty annoying moments. Like, as much as I enjoyed Chuck here, like in the first movie, he can get a bit annoying at times. Same with Boom in this movie. That character also can get pretty annoying at times, can bug me. And unfortunately, we didn't get enough of Terrence here, who was my favorite character in the last movie, was the standout. Probably wish we kind of got more of him. But overall, despite its problems, I still really enjoyed this movie. It definitely is an amazing movie, but I definitely enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would, and I liked it a little more than the first one. Basically, if you like the first one, you might enjoy this, but if you don't like the first one, you might not like it, but I still recommend giving this a shot. Especially if a kid is going to love this movie, and I'm sure you won't at least not like be like, ugh, while watching it like a lot of tail anime movies, but yeah, I do recommend giving this a shot. So all the stuff I said, so that being said, I am going to give the Angry Birds movie 2 an 80 of a 100. That is a solid B+. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Angry Birds Movie 2. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Let me know if you liked it or didn't like it. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all in the description down below. I am Samuel World from Samuel World Reviews. I'll see you next time, and as always, stay cooler, everybody. Peace.